Okay, guys. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're having another great day today. My name is Charles Marcel. I'm the host of the Daily Online Seminar. Well, we meet every day from Monday through Sunday. We meet and we share valuable information by 9 p.m. That is GMT plus one. Today is another special day where we're having another special discussion that is going to take you from your current level to the top you ought to be. So today is another day where we're having a special discussion, which I titled Stop Hoping and Start Doing. Stop hoping and start doing. It has been the bane of so many people that we're always wishful thinkers, always wishing, hoping that this would happen, hoping that that would happen, always having this wishful thinking series in our life. We always wish for things to happen. But the truth is that no matter how much wish you have, it will never come to pass. Now, this is it. Don't misquote me. To wish for something is good. To hope for something to happen is excellently good. But guess what? For those wish of yours and those things you're hoping for them to come to pass, there are things you need to do. You need to do what? Take action. Action is key for you to actually achieve anything you need to do. And today I'll be sharing with you 5 things that you can do, 5 steps you can take that will help you to do what? To actually stop hoping and start doing five things. So we're looking at 5 things. Please, as we go ahead, I want you to, if you've not subscribed to this channel, go ahead, smash the subscribe button below, and also go ahead and click the notification bell so that whenever I'm live like this, you'll be notified that I'm live so you can get to join us without wasting and missing anything. So let's go straight to our discussion of the day. Stop hoping and what? Start doing. Now, number one, for you to start doing and stop hoping, number one step you need to take is what? Make up your mind to start. Make up your mind to start. You see, if you don't make up your mind to start a particular thing, nothing actually happens. You have to decide, this is the time for me to do it. You have to decide that you want to do this. You're ready to get involved. You're ready to start a new career. You're ready to start a new business. You're ready to scale your business to a new level. You are ready to do a collaboration. You're ready to do partnership. You're ready to get a new job. You're ready to get another certification or certificate. You just name it. You're ready. Make up your mind that you want to start. Make up your mind that you are ready to, you just want to start. Ready or not, you want to start. Just make up your mind like that. And once you make up your mind, you realize that things will start falling in place. As long as you're ready, as long as you've made up your mind, even if you're ready or not, as long as you made up your mind that you want to start, all you need to do is, you see, just decide, I want to get this done. I want to do this. You've made up your mind, the universe will back you up. Everything will back you up to see that they are fulfilled. Challenges will come or not? Sure, they will surely come. Challenges will come. You'll face challenges here and there. But the thing is that because you've made up your mind that you really want to start this venture, you want to embark on this trip, you want to embark on this journey, that is all you need. So the first thing first is what? Just make up your mind to start. Just make up your mind that you really want to start. You really want to do this. Just make up your mind. This is something I always tell my students that I teach on different things. I always tell them, see, you have to decide, though. You just got to decide that you want to do this thing. Every other thing will look shining. Every other thing will look promising. But decide to start that you want to go on this journey. Just decide it. And once you've decided, then beautiful. Good for you. Like I said, once you decide, the universe will back you up to see that you get those things achieved. So that is number one. Decide, make up your mind to start. Number two, guide. Decide on what you want. You're made up mind you want to start. The thing is to decide on what you really want to do. What is that exact thing you want to do? Is it a business? Is it to start a new business? Is it to go back to school? Is it to get another degree, another certification? You need to do a collaboration. See, or you know, decide on what exactly you want. Choose that particular thing you really want to get started with. Just decide on it. Choose it. Once you've chosen this thing, then see, you've already penned it down. You're already taking action, you know. You're already taking action because number one, you've already decided you want to do this. Number two, now you're not going ahead to pick a particular thing you want to do, whatever it is. See, everything is paying, everything is promising. It's all up to you how consistent you are and how much zeal and vigor you put into it, how much interest and commitment you put into this very stuff that will actually determines how it delivers to you. So what do? Decide on exactly what you actually do what? Want. Pick that in. It could be anything, it's up to you. Pick it because you've made up your mind you don't want to get into this sector. You want to get into this entrepreneurship lifestyle. You want to get into the professional job, or maybe you're a professional, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, whatever it is, your profession, your academic profession, you feel you want to get in line with that to the highest of height. Why not? You decide on that thing you want to do. Now you have decided. The next thing will take us to what? Point number 3. Make research about it. You see, it might be something you don't know nothing about. It might be something you've never done before. It might be something you have never been involved in, but you've maybe had a faint idea about it. All you need to do is to do what? Then go back to relearn. Go back to start doing your research. Go back to know. When you start doing your research, then you start finding out, okay, what are the information you need? What are the steps you need to actually get involved in that particular niche, in that particular business, in that particular career? You start by then when you start doing your research, you start finding out exactly what is expected of you. Because you've decided you want to do this and you've already gone ahead to point at what you want to do, now you're fine-tuning it down, you're going down to do your research to know more and more and more about it. And as you keep finding more, getting more information, from there you do what? You start getting mentors in that field. You start getting people guidance in that field. You start getting those that will help you, that will hold you by the hand to pull you up, to take you to that field in that very regard. It's up to you, you know, it's all up to you to decide on what. So as you do that research, my friend, as you do that research, one thing you realize is that so the vague idea you have from what your unrealistic thought you've always had about that field, about that business, about that career, you realize that they are not really what you think, because now you're getting more clarity, you're getting more inroad, more information about to get started, about how to get involved. You're not getting more and more information. See, you need to get started for you to actually know what is actually expected of you. If you don't get started, you won't get the whole full information. Now, what do? You get started. That's point number 4. Get started. You have done your research, all your researches. You have seen what is expected of you and what is not expected of you. How you can start on a shoestring budget, how you can get started on at whatever level you are. The thing is that get started. Now, when you get started, you realize that some of the things you've been thinking, you need this, you have to have this, you have to do that, you need to do that, you have to, you realize that so many of those things you actually do not need them. You don't need them. And as you get to find out that you don't need most of these things, you come to realize that everything is working out for your good. And you're beating yourself, why didn't I start this thing since? It's just like me. Like I keep beating myself. You say, I keep procrastinating starting this daily online seminar YouTube channel for years, like 4 years. Yeah. How by now I would have had maybe a million people, and every other plan that is inculcated that is supposed to get him started in daily online seminar would have kicked off by now. But guess what? I keep procrastinating. I keep saying, I don't have this, I don't have ring lights, I don't have this, I don't have that. How do I do this? I don't have time. But the truth, I got to realize that there's no time except the one you created. You just got to create time for certain things that you know that will help you. Because I got to find myself that I ask myself some particular questions, which is, if I find myself doing vlogging, doing behind the camera in the next 10, 20 years, talking about businesses where I host different individuals and myself, or we talk about businesses, how you can get started, how you can grow them, how you can build yourself up in different niches and fields. Now, if I find myself doing this in the next 20 years, would I be happy? I actually had to ask myself that question. Guess what the answer? A big yes. And because it's a big yes, and that is why I said, come, let's get this started. Forget every other thing. Let's get this started. And thank God I did started this whole channel. Guess what? Look at people that this is blessing today. 4 years ago till today would have been the bomb. But guess what? There's a better late than never. Here we are, here we started. So get started. And guess what? As I got started, I got to realize that so many of those things that I thought I actually needed, I don't need them. Simple. I don't need them. You see, there are some things I would need, but subsequently, I can get hold of them. But for me to get started, everything I need to get started, you guess what? I've had them for the past 5 years. Every damn thing that I need to get started, I've had them for the past 5 years. If I hadn't started, I would still be wishing and thinking, I wish I have this. I wish I keep wishing. But guess what? When I started doing, I got to find out that most of those things I actually do not need them. There are so many substitutes for them. So many. And it hurt me so bad, but guess what? Today I'm happy that I got started. And that's what I'm saying. So you get started. When you get started, you got to find out that so many of the tools you need, you actually get to meet them because you know the exact tools you need. And because you know the exact tools you need as you get started, you know how to go get them. You now know how to search for them. You will now know who to meet. You now know where to go on how to get these exact tools you need. But before you get started, you don't actually know the exact tools you would need. But when you start, you know the exact tools and you know where exactly to get them. And guess what? Some of them you can even get them for free. So there's always an alternative to most things. But you will not realize that until you get started. As simple as that. You will not know until you get started. So that is that for today, for that. So you get started. Then number 5 point for you to stop hoping and do what? Start doing is what? Increase your knowledge. Now you've done your research, you find out that there are so many things, there are some requirements you need in that field. But guess what? You don't have them now. But for you that you don't have them now and you feel you should stop, no, get started. Like I just said, get started with your lacks, get started with your inadequacies, just get started like that. With your crudeness, just get started. Now you get started, you are now seeing where you are lagging, you know where you are lacking. All you need to do is to do what? Increase your knowledge in those specific areas. There are so many courses online. There are so many people, mentors, coaches, consultants that you can actually contact and consult that will help you fast to get those things resolved. Simple as that. As simple as that. Go ahead, increase your knowledge in specific area. Because you've started, and you already start pinpointing the places that you are lacking in knowledge, you're lacking in skill, you're lacking in equipment. So what do you do now? You go increase your knowledge by contacting those that are authorities in that aspect. As simple as that. As simple as that. You keep increasing because you keep increasing your knowledge. The more you increase your knowledge, the more people, the more better you get better at doing your craft. You get better at doing your stuff. You get that. There are some things I got to find out that I actually need some of. I don't even know I needed some of them. Why there are some I knew that I needed. Some knowledge, some skills, some information I know I need. But guess what? I got started. It's just some of them now that I was okay, I need this information. And those that I feel I could handle on my own, I go ahead and lend them. I'll contact 1 or 2 persons that I know that are experts in that field, and I got started. I got to meet them, consult them. Some of them charge me, some of them are so beneficial enough to actually show me the way for free. Why some actually charge me? Why not? I'll pay because it's to my own good. Then I've gotten the knowledge I need. And guess what? It keeps making me better and better and better and better. That is what you should be doing. So for you to stop hoping and start doing, see, the truth is that you need to do. You need to get started. You need to do these things. If you don't start doing, you never hit that goal. You never achieve that. And see, year in, year out, you keep wishing, you keep hoping, and those goals will never be met. Those goals will never be achieved. But you need to do what? Start doing. And I just explained to you the 5 ways that you can do this. And what are they? Number 1, make up your mind to start. Just make up your mind you want to start. Number 2 is to decide on what exactly you really want to do. Then number 3 is what? Make research about it. Go make your research, make adequate research so that you can know how to get started. On a shoestring budget, virtually anything can start on a shoestring budget. For example, I had a friend that is a doctor, didn't get a job, and needed to set up. His aim is to set up. So what did he do? The job he got, one was at Ogba in Lagos, Ikeja, Lagos, Ogba. What was that? They were paying, was it 50K? And from where he stays at Surulere, coming all the way to Ikeja every day, to and fro, the transport, the stress, the everything, the whole money will go for transportation, and the stress was too much. After like some 1, 2, 3, was it like 3 or 5 months he worked there, he quit. His aim was to actually set up his own. Guess what? He had to do what? Start his own medical consultation online. Today, this guy has a lot of clients around the world, listen, around the world, using the power of the internet. And today, the money he makes online, he makes more than $1 million every month attending to patients online. That is the beauty of it. That's the beauty of what I'm saying. You get it. So that is so what you do, make research about it, go ahead, get started. And as you get started, increase your knowledge so that you can be the best and the person anybody will want to go to in that industry. What do you think? You have a question? Go ahead, drop your question in the comment box below, and I'll be so glad to answer your questions. And again, go ahead, if you've not subscribed to this channel, smash the subscribe button below, and also the notification bell, so whenever I'm live like this, you will get to be notified. And also, although I don't go live every day, but I try to be live every day. Now, also go ahead, click the like button, because that's the only way YouTube got to share with more people. Thank you for hanging out with me. As I'm your host, Charles myself, Miss every day, Monday through Sunday. And I will see you in our next episode tomorrow. Do have a blessed day. Bye-bye.